Boris Johnson for Institute Debate.
Hi, I'm performing this on behalf of Mr. Rowan Mason, who's come all the way from Portsmouth today, so I'm very honoured, Rowan, you should bother to come and stir me from my slumbers.
Fine.
Does Britain need a monarchy, you ask? And the answer is yes, because I think that people need an institution that stands for the country in a way that no elected politician can, and I think the monarchy is a very extremely useful and benign institution. Is Iran a threat to the UK? We'll bomb Iran. How much say do you think you'll be given in that decision? I don't think that Iran poses much of a threat to the UK itself. Obviously, it is regionally worrying that Iran, some people in Iran seem to claim to want to be extremly different to their neighbours. Should we legalize cannabis? I've changed my mind about this, and I think, on the whole, that would be a retrograde step and would be small consumption of drugs, and cannabis is probably a gateway drug. Can you know the time that is Rupert Murdoch? Do we need to change? No. In one day, he recently spent £75,000 of taxpayers' money flying a harness of what his girlfriend had now on a stag do. Should he be punished? I'm afraid I don't know the circumstances enough detail to comment. Years two parties dominate UK politics. Would stand for what would you call it, and what would it stand for? It would stand for progress, like the Conservative Party. Are you okay with 70% of land being owned by 1% of the British people? I think if you look at other systems of redistribution, they end in tears. I'm not sure that your statistics are correct, but I suppose they are. Are they correct?
I think so.
Okay. I don't know. If you look at what happens in systems of forcible compulsory redistribution, it's always deeply unjust and undermine people's confidence in the rule of law and property, which is the foundation of a stable society. Which country locks up more people than Zimbabwe? As our proportion of the population. I agree with you about this. I think that our criminal justice system is in serious disrepair, and we should be doing much more to re-educate people and to stop them from reoffending. And that's why we brought forward some proposals that I think would be to the advantage of this country and of London in particular, to try to separate out first-time prisoners. Have you any feelings about football earning £3,000 per hour or nurses earning £8 per hour? Again, I think this is one of those issues that make it look extremely unjust, but when you try to deal with the market, it becomes very difficult. It becomes very difficult to find out what is a fair rate for a footballer. What ceiling should you be setting? Is £2,000 an hour acceptable, for instance? So it's 2,500. Is it one? It's still much more than a nurse. How pissed is Britain? Do you generally feel safe at night out? I think that yes, I generally do feel very safe. Is alcohol a problem for us as a country? Well, these questions are there. No. It's certainly the case that the British have a formidable record of too much, drinking more than any other European country, and that's why we banned alcohol on the tube and other public transport in London. If you were born female rather than male in Britain today, you are statistically far more likely to live in poverty. Why do you think that is? Well, it's certainly the case that poverty is growing under this Labour government, and we intend to bring in policies to reverse that. How do you like how our high streets look? What would you change? You like how our high streets look? I think they're a bit uniform.
Yeah.
And I think we should be. I think we should be doing more to By the way, what this thing would be useful? You don't put this on the internet or something like that.